That's fine. Oh, and now we have the wall stun. All right, let's see the big combo coming. Oh, reset. Oh, wait, the wall splat. Oh, that's huge. FemChef staying alive.
Wow, nicely done there.
You're watching FemChef FGC. Like and subscribe to my favorite gladiator on the Citadel.
I made the drive back up to North Jersey for another Iron Grid because this event is truly just OD. The TOs do a wonderful job and work very, very hard, as evidenced by a little bonus scene of Tempest at the end of this video. You'll know it when you see it. But this first match is against Viktor, who has been putting a lot of work into his Kimberly. I used to be able to beat him very, very reliably, but it's a matchup that I struggle with, and he's really been putting the time into not only improving his understanding of his own character, but specifically studying the way that I play and punishing my habits. So I was definitely worried about losing this, because I lost to him the last time we played in tournament, and it did not feel good. But last time I also attempted to run Ken on him because I was uncomfortable with Marissa in this matchup, and I'm really trying not to do that anymore. I've committed to 100% solo maining Marissa this phase, and so I just went all in on Marissa. There are a lot of things I've been working on in this matchup. I sat with Zombie Guts for like an hour and a half at EVO, just going through specific things to practice in the matchup. Oddly, one of the main things I'm working on checking is option selecting a delay light after she does stand heavy punch into run, so that I can counter hit any attempt to hit a button after the run stop. But because I delayed the light, I will block if she does the run up my body instead. And I had told Viktor that I was labbing this and hoping to put it into use in our set. But he just took me at face value and didn't really risk any run stop shenanigans and didn't make me prove that I was actually reliable at reacting yet, which frankly I'm not. We talked about it after the set. This is one of those things where like you get in your head when it's people that you've played before. Because I told him, hey, I'm labbing the run stop, I'm not gonna let you get away with it anymore. It became a situation where he was just afraid to try it, and he didn't test me. So I'm definitely excited for the run back when he's going to make more use of that tool, because I want to see if I'm actually improving at countering it. I definitely need to continue labbing it. I put a bunch of time into it like one day, but I haven't like gone back and done it again. So I definitely want to put more time into it. The first game goes to Viktor, and I was nervous at this point. I took a drink of water, I took a deep breath, and I was just like, all right, it's not over, I can adapt, let's go back in. Looking at game 2, I played a little bit too passive here, and that's one of, I think, my like more esoteric issues in this matchup, is that I kind of wait for her to come to me because I'm stressed out by the variety of her approach options, and I don't want to have my offense interrupted by her doing like a random elbow drop or catching me with the stand medium kick or the random slide, but I'm giving her room to run all those random options because I'm not running my own offense. Like, I'm trying to catch stuff with armor here, but my actual offense is a little bit too passive and a little bit too linear to where he can just react to the jump in with perfect parry. That was a weird input error. I was definitely stressed out after that input error, because that was not supposed to happen. How did I bring this back? Going into round 2. Alright, then I finally turned up the aggression. Spent a little bit of bar, trying to save my bar, trying to pressure his bar. He drive reversals me off of him, which is bad for his bar, so I'm okay with it. I'm trying to catch the elbow drop with Gladius, but it's happening just out of range. That's where I need to work on actually whiff punishing the elbow drop, which is something I really hadn't thought about as an option. If I were just waiting and throwing stand heavy punch on her landing there, I'd be netting a fat combo. But because I'm always relying on Gladius, it doesn't work when she's out of range, and it's a problem if I get crossed up. So definitely want to be representing whiff punish as more of an option if they're doing elbow drop from a big distance like that. But I'm really rushing him down here at this point. I'm trying to play more active offense, but more passive defense. I don't want to get caught throw teching. I don't want to get caught trying to jump out or mashing. I'm trying to just kind of wait him out, let him do his thing, block it out. It's okay. Bad jump. But I got my level 3. mostly as a Hail Mary, get me out of this corner, put you in the corner, put you close to being below 3 bars of drive. You don't have level 3 yet. I went for the risky DI, and I'm lucky he didn't get the perfect parry, because that could have been bad. But I do get thrown into the corner, armor stance, go for back throw for the side switch instead of any of the other follow-up options. Catch him out of the air, go for throw instead of strike, and catch him trying to, I think, mash something on his wake up there to get out of the situation. Going into game 3, I'm definitely trying to walk in a little bit more. I'm throwing out more of the forward medium punch. The random Superman is really not good in this matchup, and I've got to remember that because it loses really hard to elbow drop. It's one of those approach options that I tend to use when I'm a little bit nervous because the armor makes it feel safer, but it's not really particularly good in this matchup unless they're spamming slide, and he really wasn't representing slide a whole lot in this set. It was mostly the stand medium kick drive rush cancel there, the elbow drop, a little bit of teleport shenanigans, and those teleport shenanigans KO me here. Round 2. I was looking for a round start option. I went for the neutral jump. There, I did not do my option select against the run correctly. Just goes to show that he should have been representing it more. I go for reset. I should have held the DI. Sucks. If I'd held the DI, that would have been a really good situation for me. But instead, I was surprised he didn't go for level 3 there because it would have burnt me out. That would have been, I think, the ideal situation for him to just spend the level 3, but I think because he was up around, he didn't want to spend it. I could have punished that slide with crouch jab. It's another case of I know what I should be doing, but I'm not doing it yet. The sneaky overhead gets me, then he burns me out. This is a really terrible situation for me now. But he's also in burnout, so I'm not at the risk of being wall splatted. I kind of let him hit me there because I decided it was better than going into burnout. And there was nothing he could really do about the DI because he doesn't have any super. So I turned it around, and I wasn't 100% sure if level 2 would kill, so I just went for the CA. Almost definitely, I think I could have even killed with charge level 1 there, but I was so scared of it not killing and throwing the game that I just spent the super. He has less than 1 bar, so it's not a terrible deficit to be at in final round. But we go into final round, and I tried to catch the round start reckless option with DI, and actually it wasn't 100% a correct guess. He told me later he did press a cancelable button there, so he could have canceled into DI back, but he did it too late, so I got the punish counter. So sort of right, sort of risky, but at some point you've got to represent other options, and I had a read, and here I just got him. Moving on to set 2 against JustLemillion. I had not fought this guy since a power surge in North Jersey, I want to say like a year ago, and I didn't actually remember fighting him before off the top of my head. I wasn't sure what he played like. He told me afterwards that he was very rattled because I am playing a lot better now than I was several phases of ranked ago. And this was a very dominant set for me. I picked up on his habits very, very early and just started punishing them. Noting the wake up DP early. His general approach here, if I remember correctly, was fireball, then try to crouch medium kick into Jinrai when that doesn't work. And yep, it kind of just rotating the fireball and the crouch medium kick, and then playing panicky on defense. So as long as I dealt with his being really aggressive on defense, I could handle him kind of rotating his 2 core approach options on offense. This first round was a little bit messier than I would have liked. But again, like, I already know he's going to fireball because that's what he does is fireball, fireball, crouch medium kick Jinrai, and I had him downloaded after this round. Going into round 2, I tried to catch him checking the drive rush, but he wasn't actually checking the drive rush. But he let the Gladius rock, so it's okay. I'm looking for fireball, or I'm trying to catch outside the range of the medium kick. Stealing my turn. I was looking for the perfect power there, I think, and I don't even know why. I gotta remember not to try to bait options my opponent hasn't even shown they're looking to do. I'm not particularly scared of his offense, so I'm playing it pretty passive on defense. I don't feel the need to make big guesses or mash or anything because he's not really cashing out into really damaging situations for either my resources or for my health bar. Like, if I get hit, The worst case scenario is he puts me in the corner, but he doesn't really seem to have particularly oppressive corner pressure. So this is just a case of once I turn it around and I'm on offense again, I know I can kill him. So I'm not particularly bothered about being occasionally on defense because I'm just not scared. They're reading the crouch medium kick. Again, stealing my turn because he's not respecting that I can steal my turn there. I'm looking for the DP. Bullying his drive meter. Here I'm really just trying to burn him out. But I hit him. And so I didn't even have to burn him out because I could just kill him with the optimal. Landing that optimal in real matches feels so fucking good, man. I love that buff with the crouch heavy punch into level 1. It feels incredible. So at this point, I'm extremely confident, and I can feel him playing scared. And the way he's moving is just kind of like, please let me get a hit in. Please, 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 please. And even there, like, alright, so I got Jin Ride. It's not a lot of damage. He's not capitalizing off of it. I didn't get my punish. That sucks. Yeah, this round actually got a little nerve-wracking, but I had a read, and I opted to burn him out so that I put him in a situation where his only way to defend himself is super, and I think he tried to jump out there, and I land the optimal ender again. And level 3 for style points. Because sometimes you gotta do it to him. Really good games.
And we have Fem Shep, the Marissa main, the modern Marissa main. You don't see that every day. Young Matt, I want to say Young Matt team plays real, but I'm also dumb, so that might not be right.
I saw him play last month and I couldn't tell you.
All right.
I forget everything after a minute.
We'll see. See how good my memory is here. I would say at least though he plays a showdown. I want to say I remember that much. I got all these Kimberly setups up here. I got not a lot of space for the rest of it. Ken. That was close. Yeah. Very uphill battle though, especially for Marissa. But FemShep I think does have experience with Ken at the very least. She secondaries Ken and plays him from time to time. So I'd like to say there's a bit of familiarity there for FemShep. But Young Mac Team is an especially strong player. But nice bait on the DP. We don't get the full combo though. Marissa damage, you missed out on a lot. That was a pretty big loss. But now in the corner, nice parry. Throw it back for the one time. Throw loops. This is the game we play. Ooh, that was a Kimberly setup. That's what I do. I do run, stop, throw. Nice parry. Now we're gonna need a lot of damage here. Yeah. No super gauge required, no specials required even. All we need is drive, baby. All we need is that green Gatorade. Nice confirm there though. Into the meaty forward heavy kick. Side swap. But we still go mid-screen here. Nice! That was a good low parry. Chipping that drive gauge down. But Young Mac Team here is pretty nice in the parries, so he's not really feeling it. Let's see here. Okay, this is Marissa. One super can change the outcome of this game. Here we go, coast to coast, corner to corner. Let's see. We're gonna have about a half bar drive, less than. And there we go, the DP. FemShep stays in it, keeps her composure. Now all we need here is one Marissa round. That's the thing about Marissa, is you can lose level 3, you're still gonna like do half their health in a single combo if you want to. Nice. Very nice adaptation, I'll say, because Young 19 has been parrying a lot. But Marissa does not have a true throw loop. I think unless she drive rushes, but attempts to do the stance there. We got a tiny sliver of drive left. But into level 2, it's not going to kill, but I think it's definitely going to burn out. So, will we get this? Nah. But very nice, very nice. Go right into the next match. There you go. Don't drop it this time. Okay. Ooh. Nice read with the jump out. Instead, Young 19 goes for the fireball. She gathered him. Ooh. Be careful where you put those buttons. They may cost you. Double drive rush for the start. Ooh, nice parry. Ooh. Okay, very nice wake up level 2 there. But wasting level 2 is still, there's a price to pay for every action. That nice burnout pressure. Now. Ooh! He didn't connect right. But, you know, he's a top tier, so he gets that. He needs it. Taking it, slowing it down. Oh, he fell for it. Get that man. Send him back. Send him back to his mama. Ooh. FemChef is really trying to work in the stance here, but Young 19 is not bit once on it. And that really is the thing with Marissa. Sometimes you just gotta throw, because without level 1, all she has is that stance, and that loses her throws. He's also getting out. Ooh, but that was nice. Catching with the over, I think it's an overhead. Oh, he's burnt out in the corner. What's he gonna do? Ooh, using the armor there to get through the fireball. Ugh. Good anti-air. Punk's #1 rule, Street Fighter 6, you gotta be ready to anti-air. But I think really just, it's a hard matchup for Marissa because you really got to get in, and Ken is so good at just tearing through you. He has a fireball, he has a DP, he has Jinrai, so he's able to cover all these situations, and it feels like he doesn't really have a situation where he's weak or he's, you know, has a weakness. FemChef there, I think, was trying to really adapt with stance though. Young 19 throwing the stance a lot, but at the end, you saw her do it through the fireball and then do the overhead. But strong player, I think no shame in losing to that.
And now a quick break to thank this video's sponsor, Zenni Gaming. Zenni has been a leading online glasses company since 2003, when Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was released. With over 50 million pairs sold, Zenni offers prescription sunglasses, sports glasses, blue light glasses for gaming, safety glasses, and just regular old glasses. So you can look like Marissa Outfit 2, Aki Outfit 3, whatever you want. And unlike costumes in Street Fighter 6, Zenni is always releasing new fits, all for a fraction of what glasses would cost at an offline store. You can even virtually try them on with your device's camera before you buy. Use promo code GLADIUS to get 10% off your Zenni purchase while supporting the channel. Link is in the description. With such low-cost eyewear, you can find something to match every cosplay or esports jersey. The possibilities are as endless as Ken Main's downplay. Thanks for watching the ad. Now back to the video. I was pretty upset after my set with young Matt Teen, not because he's not a good player, not because he didn't play well, but because the lag on the setup was horrendous. They had forgotten to cycle the PS5 out when they were supposed to. And I thought that because it was a stream match and we'd already started, I couldn't say anything. And Tempest and Myra both told me afterwards that if that ever happens again, stop it after game 1, they'll switch out the console, I can always say something. So I really feel like I lost to the technology more than to my own decisions, even though I know I made some bad decisions. But hey, there's a first time for everything. It happens to the best of us. PS5. So now I know for next time, say something. And I tried to just shake it off and focus on the match here. The last time I played Hound Cakes Aki was at Go for Broke in Philly, and it was one of the most insane offline sets I'd ever played. All the games went to final round, and 2 of them included one of us perfect KOing, the other one in round 1, and then the other one perfect KOing, the one that had perfect KO'd them in round 2. There were 4 perfect KOs in a first to 3. It was ridiculous. And I lost mostly because I focused too hard on attempting to read the whip with committal jump-ins or Gladius, and he eventually figured out that I was jumping a lot and punished it. So that was really on the brain here and attempting to make sure I won the run back. I played a lot more clinical. I'm just going to walk my way in. I'm going to counter hit you. I'm going to prevent you getting away with stuff. I'm going to check your approach as it happens. I'm going to try to be a little bit less preemptive. I'm just waiting for my moments. I'm putting you in fear of burnout. Are you going to super? You're not going to do it? Alright. Tried to go for the wall splat there. Got a little bit greedy. Could have whiff punished that, but it's okay. I want to be representing more options after my jump in light besides just going for more lights. It's something I definitely want to be thinking about in my matches. But game 1 goes to final round. And then he's playing passive, so I'm more confident going temporarily rush down and putting him on the back foot, not even giving him the space to be able to run the whip minigame. That was a weird exchange with spacing. I get my safe jump. I got my bait, but it didn't actually work out. I burned too much meter. This is now a bad situation. I'm just looking to react to anything. Both sizing each other up. Oh, man. That was a beautiful whiff punish. So this is bad because it puts me very low on drive against Aki, who is very oppressive against Burnout. But I have level 3, and a button into level 3, even on Modern, kills here. Especially because it's CA. So I'm just looking for my opportunity. I was actually, I think, gonna try to stance sweep him there because he was walking around, but the fireball got me. And I was just waiting for it, and he OD slid through it. I elected to get him off of me because it wouldn't burn me out, and he was burnt out. And I went for the hard read that he was going to do something that he wouldn't be able to cancel out of, and went for the freaking insane drive rush GI. I do not know what possessed me, but I was on fire after this. Like, let's fucking go. And we go back in. I tried it again. For good measure, he was ready that time. I really shouldn't have done it twice because it was a crazy option to do even once. He's not really low profiling the Gladius, so I'm not too worried about charging it until he starts representing that option. I think I've conditioned him out of the command grab now, so I'm trying to go for more options that are buttons where I could be doing command grab to catch him maybe trying to jump out. I'm continuing to do charge Gladius pressure because he's unsuccessful at perfect parrying it. And the same goes for DI in this set. I represented quite a bit more DI than usual because of the fact that it beats the whip and because it was beating a lot of his approach options. Because even though he was trying to perfect parry it, he wasn't getting the perfect parry, and he wasn't drive impacting back. So the risk of me throwing it out was relatively low based on how he was handling it. So I wasn't especially worried about taking the risk until he showed me that he was actually going to blow me up for what the risk really should be. I got my bait, went for easy combo into kill, and set point. I want to close this out really bad at this point. I'm rushing him down pretty aggressively, hoping he's going to play scare, but he's starting to really check my stuff. He's still going for parry as his main defense option, but he's just not landing the perfect parry timing. Maybe it was the PS5, maybe he had a bad day, maybe he just didn't have those. I don't know. But I was going to continue to just run buttons until he forced me to stop using buttons. That was a bad charge that put me in the corner in really low meter. I'm just looking for super here. Again, he actually landed the perfect parry on that beautifully, but he didn't perfect parry it low, so he got imperfect parry. And here I'm just staggering super heavy pressure to force him into burnout. Trying to bait the super. Bad Superman. I'm still doing too much of the light after jump in. I'm just staggering my pressure, trying to walk into the corner. I got hit. And he had a bad drop. And I had a bad drop into combo, which still killed. And I was really, really proud of this one because this is an excellent player with like every character in Master Rank who has historically given me trouble. Felt really good. And unfortunately for him, I had to play JustLemillion again in losers. And he definitely played better in the second time around. He starts representing empty jump a little bit here. He starts mixing up his approach a little bit. But the main reason that I think I still won this set is just that he's not capitalizing off of his opportunities. Because he did successfully get me to make mistakes more than once or put me into bad situations. But he didn't fully take advantage of what those situations could have been. Like, that could have been a big combo if he hadn't tried to do a run-stop shenanigan on autopilot. This first round went badly. We're both just exchanging, like, light pokes, trying to catch each other. I don't know why I thought he was going to block there. That was a really bold fake command grab. I think I dropped this round. Yep, because that only works if they mash a medium, and he didn't mash. He starts playing more patient on defense. He starts playing more active on offense. So now, as opposed to just rushing him down and oppressing him, I'm trying to slow it down and do a little bit more, leaving opportunities to check what he's doing, or creating situations where if he makes the wrong decision, I've already set up a frame trap and whatnot. Here, he's still proving he's not done making risky decisions, but I'm okay with that DP. What I'm not okay with is where my meter is right now. But I read the drive reversal. Just waited. Since I was low on meter, I thought he'd want to burn me out. And it worked out. Now I'm kind of back on rushdown mode. Because I think I've proven to him that he has to stop being in rushdown mode. And now he just goes fully nuclear with the level 3 on defense. That was a guaranteed level 3, honestly. Very good decision from him. Big chunk of my life and puts me in a really bad meter situation. But that's what I mean right there, is like, he can't throw there. There are multiple situations here where he's not actually in a bad position, but he's not taking full advantage of the mistake I made. And he keeps jumping in with a button instead of empty jumping so that I can Gladius it. And here Gladius into level 3 puts him in the corner below 3 bars of drive. So it's pretty much the worst case scenario. And I can just close out game 1. And we go right into game 2. And here I'm just kind of waiting for him to do his reckless approach again. He's playing a little bit slower. I keep getting clipped with light interrupts here, thinking he's not going to keep pressing. And now he starts playing a lot more active. His anti-airs here really on point. This whole sequence is really good for him, honestly. And at this point, I'm like, oh crap, I got to stop just autopiloting because I'm getting blown up from it. That's another case if that was a less damaging combo than what he actually could have done off that starter. He also wasn't reacting to DI in the corner, so I was just going to continue abusing it as an option to continue my pressure if he wasn't going to deal with it. And there I read that he was going to be looking for command grab, went for the meaty after the reset instead. Got him. Set point my favor. Tried to bait something. Badly spaced heavy. And that's another case of like, whiff punishing with sweep, it's not bad. But he could have whiff punished with the heavy into full corner carrying a ton of damage. Same there, he jabbed the Superman punch. Great check. But did he convert into DP or OD Dragon Lash DP? No, he got nothing off of it. So, like, after this game, I felt a little bit like I didn't deserve the win that I got because there were a lot of places that I made really bad mistakes. But a win's a win. And until the other person shows you they're going to blow you up for the mistake, just accept that you got lucky and try to stop doing it. Here there was way too much jumping. I've been getting away with a lot of cross-up jumps early in the set. So I was just kind of like spamming it, largely because of how I think our first set went too. that I gotten away with it a lot on our first to two today. And so now I was kind of just trying to scub them out and close things out. And I'm realizing now, like, nah, I gotta play, I gotta focus, I can't just do stuff. That was a terrible whiff, and I should have been dead. That was brave as hell and unnecessary. And I got the bait.
All right, so we are not at top 8 just yet. We have another qualifier match here.
We're running all the top 8 qualifiers here for loser side.
Nice, nice. Yeah, so we have BJR versus Femshep here. Zangief versus Marisa. Battle of the big bodies, as it were. So we'll see who is going to come out top in this matchup of beefcakes. Of course, the objective for both of these characters is simple. Get in your opponent's face and just pile on the damage, or pile a driver on the damage in the case of Zangief, you could say.
All right, well, guys, gals, non-binary pals, I just had to switch to PlayStation real quick. I had to put the fan on it. Sucks. PlayStations are very funny. Let's see, Combat Network with the big raid. 24 viewers. That's sick.
Yes, sir, we love to see it. Welcome in, everyone. This is, of course, we're coming up on the finale here for Iron Grid 36, and you have quite a bit of Street Fighter goodness ahead of you. So take a seat, get yourself a snack, get yourself a drink, get yourself whatever you need, because this is about to be electric. All right, let's take a look at some past results here. We have BJR, very, very good placements. First at Hops and Stocks, second at Power Surge, first at Limit Break 21. First at fighting the reset of our peers, fighting the respect of our peers, sorry. I don't know how I misread that.
And then we have Femshep. Third at Frequency, 257th at Evo, fourth at Hops and Stocks. And we all know this is the modern Marisa player. The modern Marisa rep. Love to see it out here.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that holds up against this Zangief.
Oh my god, these two go back and forth.
Oh my god.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Quite literally.
These are the past 5 sets. They probably have even more. But all right, we're going to get into it. Already.
This is another top 8 qualifier right here. If you want to keep your tournament run alive, then you got to come out on top. Here we go.
Lock in. Oh, starting off with the drive rush. All right. Oh, jumping over to Zangief grab. Okay. Femshep gonna get the corner. They're going for the jump in. Oh. And this is the start. BGR with the first command throw. Nice air to air. Okay. She's gonna get the throw there.
Nice parry there from BJR. Gonna take the corner back, especially with that EX Lariat.
Oh! Crazy. Going for the level 2 there. Oh, but the command throw.
All right, BJR taking the first round there in dramatic fashion. But Femshep had control for a lot of the time there, so let's see if they can make a comeback. Another big pile driver there coming out from BJR. Something to consider.
Nice block.
Femshep
oh, yeah, jumping into the lariat. Was ready for it. Oh! Unfortunate. Oh, and then the full combo. Damn.
Oh, God, that hurts.
That's rough.
All right, so a quick 1-0 there for BJR.
Armor through. Ah, that put her in throw range.
Nice lariat.
Scooped. And then another command throw. Oh my gosh.
The perfect.
A perfect.
BJR set point here.
Femshep's last chance. Can she do it? Blocked the drive reversal. Oh my god. BJR has the down mode. Oh, okay, got the level 1. Okay, that's fine, that's fine.
Worked out that
Going
time.
with the jump in. Charging.
Ooh, BJR putting himself in burnout here.
Alright. Alright. She can put the she can apply the pressure now. Alright. Just gonna go for the throw. That's fine. Oh, and now we have the wall stun. Alright. Let's see the big combo coming. Oh, reset. Oh, wait, the wall splat. Oh, that's huge. Femshep staying alive.
Wow, nicely done there. Didn't even have to spend any bar to do it. And that's going to be huge.
Can she carry this momentum she got in the round over? To stay living. Oh, okay.
Whiffed the command grab.
Oh, okay. Now BJR just going to hold down back. Play it safe. Oh, eyeing the lariat.
Nicely done there.
And now we're going to see the level 3.
Go into level 3. Yo, punch this man in the chin. Send him flying into the wall.
Half health. The knee, okay. Oh, the parry. This is really scary.
Femshep has to be careful. Level 3
the air
is
to air.
on deck.
No, he jumped over it. The command throw. Oh my god. Last chance. Drive reversal. Wait. The armor? Oh! And the command throw. That's a crazy, crazy last game.
Yeah, Femshep nearly had BJR on the ropes there, but unfortunately, one misplaced move, and you are going straight into Zangief's loving arms.
That was mad close. But good. Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, no, that's
Good,
last match.
yeah,
There
yeah.
we go.
All right, but good showing to Femshep. She got 9.
Yeah, no, that is nothing to scoff at, especially considering how many people were here for Street Fighter alone. I mean, I'm looking into the crowd, and there's already a solid handful of people here to watch the rest of the action unfold.
Yeah. All here is crazy. Oh, man.
Yeah, nice block there on the level 1, setting up for the big combo, ending with the Boar's Dynamite to get the KO there. Yeah, Femshep answered back pretty nicely here with those blocked drive impacts, resulting in the wall splat. Didn't even have to spend any meter there to make sure the kill was secured. Ultimately, though, the whiff throw came out, and the command grab happened instead.
That next hit is going to do damage.
Kingman, by the end of this round could get level 2 though.
Cool. Okay, all right.
Oh my god. This should kill. This should kill.
Chimneys, no way! Oh, he threw the hat!
He did the
That was
Terry.
fire! That was fucking fire!
He did the Terry. What a set.
That was fire! Yo, let's go!
There's no way.
He's done.
There's no way.
Where are you going? Before hitting like and subscribe,